Well, welcome along to another edition of Adventures with Otis. And here's Otis, and here's Sunny. And this morning we're in a lovely place called Dysart. Okay, Sunny, are you ready for your walk? You are? How about you, Otis? Good boy. Well, the plan this morning is to head from here in Dysart Harbour and head up the Forth Estuary, or the Firth of the Forth, right the way up to Kirkcaldy. And if you're wondering where we are, we're on the east coast of Scotland, which is in the kingdom of Fife. Now, Dysart was once part of the wider estate owned by the St Clair family, and they were responsible for gaining the barony status for the town towards the end of the 15th century. And the first record of this town was made in the early 13th century, with its initial role to settle civil matters between church and landowners. And just up ahead of us we have the Harbour Master's cottages overlooking the harbour. Now, this is now a tea room. And this harbour up ahead was well known for the salt and coal exportation. And for those that know a little bit about Gaelic, whether it be Scottish or Irish, Dysart means hermitage or a religious retreat. Oh wow, there's a boat over there that I thought said Otis. It actually says Otis. That's almost there, isn't it? Okay, come on guys. Well, what we're looking for now is a little tunnel that passes through this rock and continues along the Fife Coastal path. It looks like this is a bit of a dead end up ahead, so there must be a tunnel here somewhere. Come on guys, show me the way. Oh, there is light at the end of the tunnel. And this area is known as Ravenscraig Park Beach. Bit of a pebbly beach, but a beach all the same. With plenty of rubbish bins everywhere. Well done, Dysart. Absolutely beautiful and very well kept area indeed. And this is where we leave Dysart behind and head into the woodlands of Ravenscraig area. And we're going to continue along the Fife Coastal Path and head towards Ravenscraig's castle. This way. Well, hopefully you're still enjoying our videos of the adventures with Otis, and of course with Sunny now as well. So we've got a bit of a bonus there. All right, Sunny, good girl. And yes, you Otis, you're a good boy. Yeah, so if you're enjoying the videos, please click on the like button, and don't forget, please subscribe if you haven't already. It doesn't cost anything, and it does help us with the YouTube stats. Come on, Otis, it's enough weeing today. And yeah, leave some comments. We love to hear from you. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, hope you're enjoying this walk. It's about a 5-mile walk altogether today. We've walked down already, and now we're on our sort of return journey back to Kirkcaldy from Dysart. And I hope you're enjoying it. There we go, the Fife Coastal Path sign. And just up ahead of us we have the one of the Fife turrets, and this one is the coastal turret of Kirkcaldy, which I gather is all part of the Ravenscraig Castle sort of wall which surrounds this entire area. And in the background there you can see where we're heading, over to Kirkcaldy. And on our right we've got the very faded stone with the poem Stains by Duncan Glen. Let's have a little read of the plaque here. So the stone basically celebrates the landscape, architecture and history of this area, and the Scots word allude to many stone features around us. And if you want to pause and read all about Duncan Glen, you're welcome to. I'll just hold it here and have a little look at these stone. It's very well faded, unfortunately. And if I just zoom in, you can see Ravenscraig Castle, which is a 15th century castle built around about 1463. Well, I think this brings us into Ravenscraig Park itself. Well, there we are. We started right the way down there in Dysart at the harbour, and we followed the country path right the way along the coast of Fife, and we're now here at Ravenscraig Country Park. Wow. And Ravenscraig is named after the ravens that are here, believe it or not. Yep, there we go. They're the ravens. So if you want to read all about it, fill your boots. Okay, right then, Otis and Sunny, let's move on along the Fife Coastal Path. And I think we can follow this right the way down to the beach. So we may have a little bit of fun. What do you think, Sunny? Otis? Oh well, somebody's given up on their bike. And just up ahead of us here we got the Ravenscraig Ducat. Fantastic. Well, that's a large ducat, isn't it? Plenty of doves to live there. Okay, Otis, what do you think? Otis, slowly. Take your time, guys. This is really slippery, okay? Don't want you pulling me down that hill, down those steps. Okay, good boy. Come on, off we go. Slowly. So a little bit confused here. I just had a look at Google Maps and we're actually on Ravenscraig Beach. So what was the other beach? It said Ravenscraig Park Beach. So where there's a little bit of a discrepancy there on Google Maps, but hey ho, here we are at the foot of the Ravenscraig Castle, overlooking the Firth of the Forth. And what a lovely place it is. Nice and quiet too. Oh, these two are eager to play. I'd love to let you off your leads, guys, but I don't know the area. Come on, Otis. Oh, dear, dear. Oh, it's zoomy time. Oh, come on, you two, play nice. That's more like it. Oh, you're eager to get up there, aren't you, Otis? Yeah, I promised him a little run on the grass, so I think that's what we'll do next. Come on, you two, we'll head over the grass. You know, a good run over there. Okay, come on, this way. Right, come here, Otis, to let you off your lead for a little run. Come here, wait. Come here, grass licker. I'll swap leads. Right, Otis, stay where you are. I'm just going to put the other lead on Sunny and then she can run a bit further. There you go, run now. There we are. ahead of us. We've got Carr's Flour, and they've been making bread for over 200 years, and the main base is here at Kirkcaldy. And on the right here we got the Scottish water treatment plant for the Kirkcaldy and the Fife area. And right on cue, Scottish water boom past. And yes, we're still on the Fife Coastal. That's good, but beware of lorries. So stay close, guys. And this is where the old mill wheel, I guess, was at one time. The original flour mill. Okay guys, should we use the zebra crossing? Okay. Okay, you wait there. Okay, let's cross. Good boy, good girl. Fantastic. Oh, and another zebra crossing. Okay guys, we're going to cross over here, okay? Keep going. Good boy, good girl. And on the left here we got the Kirkcaldy boat yard. And we're going to follow this right way around to join the wharf. All these old buildings here just on the right were once owned by Michael Nairn, who was a canvas trader from Kirkcaldy, and realised that floor cloth was a growing market. He borrowed £4,000 to set up his first Scottish factory here, and he opened it in 1847. Perceived risk was so great that the factory was nicknamed Nairn's Folly. But his vision had laid foundations for an industry with other floorcloths business soon to set up in the town. Unfortunately, his leadership of the factory was short-lived as he died in 1858, 3 years before the new materials invented which would transform Kirkcaldy's fortune. So it was friendly Walton who stumbled across a solution when he looked at an open paint pot where linseed oil had oxidised it, leaving a solid top layer of the paint. His idea was to combine linium and oleum to produce a durable floor covering. He named it linoleum. And today we commonly know it as lino. I think Otis is leading the way. You sure it's this way, Otis? I think he must have left his scent earlier. But okay, this takes us around Kirkcaldy Boatyard and over to Lord Gambier Wharf. And you can still see the Carr's Flour Mill there in the background. And in the distance there we can see Ravenscraig Castle. How you doing, Sunny? How you doing, Otis? Okay, come on, let's move on. Good boy, good girl. We've got a long walk ahead of us. And this leads us away from the wharf and over to the outer basin and the West Pier, which is that long breakwater out there. Wow. It's quite a large dockland really, isn't it? Well, the harbour itself's been here since at least the 17th century, and in 1876 it was known as the Old and the New Harbours, so some of the new structures appear to have been incorporated into the northern part of the current inner dock, maybe around about 1756 when it was extended. And definitely in 1797 authorisation was granted to deepen the basin, and a railway connection was brought to the harbour in 1849. It's been documented around about 1909 that it was a thriving port with the exports of linoleum, paper, malt, grain and textiles. And during the World War II it was taken over by the American Navy, but then finally closed in 1929, which is a shame. And the only boats that come through here today are for the mill at Carr's. And of course the odd fishing boat though too. And the final leg of the quay is actually known as Williamson Quay, and this is where you'll find the Kirkcaldy Boat Club. And the road we're on is aptly called Williamson's Quay, so there we go. Okay, Otis. Okay, Sunny, let's cross and get on the pavement. So good boy. Good girl, Sunny. And over on our right was originally the site of the St James's Church, although there's a plaque here stating that this is the site from 1842 to 1970. Okay, a little bit more history about Kirkcaldy. We're just about to join the esplanade now, and you'll see a big red heart. It was only erected this year, and this sculpture was created by Rory Thomas at the artistic blacksmith's firm Iron Designs by Rory. Come on, Otis. Go on, straight through the middle. Yep, it's got to be done, isn't it? Well done. The heart marks the beginning of the esplanade. There we go. Fantastic. Now you'll all probably know that the esplanade is exactly a mile long, and this is the start of it here. Welcome and enjoy the Kirkcaldy Mile. Oh, I love these old Scotch sayings. For I can mazel by the queer smell that the next stop's Kirkcaldy. Well, it's all about the boy on the train who can smell the linoleum industry as he enters into the world of Kirkcaldy. There we go. Well, Otis and Sunny, are you ready to start the mile? On your marks, get set, go! Yes, this must be Kirkcaldy's beachfront gym. Yes, there we go. If you'd like to work out in the wet, welcome to Kirkcaldy's town centre. There we go. All the places you can visit in Kirkcaldy. Okay, right then guys, let's move on and continue with, right there, let's untangle it, the Kirkcaldy Mile. Let's go. Good morning. But this way. Oh well, that's us coming to the end of the esplanade, and about 400 metres away from the finish line of the Kirkcaldy Mile. Brilliant stuff. And just up ahead of us, hang on, just a bit tangled up here, let me untangle myself. And just up ahead of us we've got the lorry park, which is a free car park, and there are spaces for motorhomes, so if you want to stay overnight here, you're very much welcome, and it's free. There are public toilets on site, and there's also a burger bar selling breakfast early in the morning. Come on guys, we're not going back to the camper just yet. Come on this way, we'll finish this mile once you get through all this seaweed and garbage washed up ashore. So just up here on the right you've got the toilets, and also the burger bar slash breakfast restaurant and everything else that you need in the morning, with fresh water as well. And here is the mile marker. There guys, we've finally made it, the Kirkcaldy mile. We'll continue up here just to finish the Fife Coastal Path as well, for right the way to Kirkcaldy from Dysart. It's been quite a good walk this morning. Fortunately we've had no rain, no blue skies as such, but it's still quite early yet. And here we have it, the Fife Coastal Path. Fantastic. And here's a view of the toilets on the block here. And a little bit further down we'll walk past the hot food store, and this is where we'll sign off for the day. So thank you for joining us. Please click a like, please subscribe, and you know what to do, leave some comments all in all. So till next time, cheerio from me, cheerio from Otis, and a cheerio from Sunny.